Virtual reality has been around since the 1970s when researchers first began developing computer-generated graphical simulations to create the illusion of participation in a synthetic world rather than external observation of such an environment. However, nowadays, virtual reality has become a generalized term for any type of experience that essentially places the user in another world or dimension. It may be used in reference to entirely digital worlds or worlds that incorporate a mix of real and virtual. The goal of virtual reality environments is to provide experiences that are realistic and immersive. Users are able to interact with objects and navigate in 3D spaces. The best way to learn about virtual reality environments is by experiencing them. This is the virtual reality platform of Airlines KLM, which is called iFly. It aims to provide an immersive experience intended to inspire people to discover more about the world. KLM's rationale for creating this virtual environment is to create experiences that are so compelling that they will encourage people to visit certain places. Let's explore this platform a little bit. So as you can see, it's very similar to a multimedia environment in the sense that it incorporates different kinds of media within it. So we can hear sound in the background, we can see images, we see text, we can see videos, links to videos, but the only difference is that it actually is three-dimensional, meaning that we can change our view of the world just by scrolling, just by moving the mouse around. As you can see that virtual reality simulations are constructed to have a high level of fidelity with the objects they represent. The illusion afforded by technology can make virtual objects appear to be lifelike and behave according to the laws of physics. For example, landing and taking off terrains developed for flight simulators can appear to be very realistic. Moreover, it is assumed that learning and training applications can be improved through having a high fidelity to the presented world. Another distinguishing feature of virtual reality is that it can provide different viewpoints to the user. So right now I am looking at this virtual reality environment from the first person's eye, from my own eye. But I can also choose to look at this environment from the eye of this person. So I can get a third-person view of the environment as well. So in this sense, virtual reality environments are much more interactive as compared to multimedia. Virtual reality has many applications. Video games are now being created in virtual reality environment to improve the experience of the gamers. Arcade games for social groups are also sometimes virtual reality based. There are many therapies that are virtual reality based that help people cope with their fears. Some of the cons of the virtual reality environment include wearing the headset that can be heavy and uncomfortable for the user. Moreover, Some people can experience motion sickness and disorientation in virtual worlds. Core design considerations of virtual worlds include the importance of having a virtual self body as part of virtual reality experience to enhance the feeling of presence. How to prevent users from experiencing simulator sickness through experimenting with galvanic simulating. A central concern in designing virtual reality environment is to understand how to achieve the level of realism that is necessary to make the user experience as realistic as possible. Designers have to figure out how to make the navigations through the virtual world as realistic as possible, how to help the user control their interactions and movements, and how to best interact with information, for example, by using keypads, pointers, and joystick buttons.